You saw
Okay,
the
wait.
Amadeus one.
Would you would you want to do one where it's like a Christian show and you say like, what do you think?
Yeah, like what?
So like the Passion of the Christ when Jesus dies, and the sky goes black.
Or let me not. Let me do something I'm more familiar with. I think I've seen it, but I don't want to ruin it if I want to watch it again.
Okay.
Um, Let me think. There's so many scenes that reference it. I feel like. I can't remember. Like Christian scenes in movies. I'm surprised you haven't seen that though. Is that because you're Christian, or you never got around to it?
Just because it's scary and demonic, and like I don't really like uh even consuming content that's like demonic things.
Or like again, if a villain has the cross, like you were saying, and uses it to kill people, like he's stabbing people with it, like a sword or something,
Yeah, I still don't love that.
but he's doing it as an affront to kind of show out God on purpose. So then what?
Um, then it's like, oh well, he's definitely evil, you know? Like he's not just representing the cross wrong, but he's like using it in spite of the cross.
But could that still be a good interpretation? Like now you're showing like, well, you're still exposing people to Christianity, and now they'll be driven to believe it to oppose you,
I think
kind of.
I think if they were ignorant and they didn't realize what the cross is supposed to mean, then it definitely wouldn't be a good thing, you know?
Yeah, I can't even think of anything. Christian movies. Like, what is the best Christian movie that you've seen, or really, a Passion of the Christ, or what?
Um, I know the Passion of the Christ is one of the most prominently watched. Like, okay, those are all like cheesy Christian movies, or not cheesy, but like they're not talking about Jesus. They're talking about a random storyline.
But you've seen all these?
Not all of them, but some of them. You could go to the War Room. War Room is a cool one where this girl's praying a lot. Yeah.
Huh.
Or what's there's this one of the this kid is like dead because he got on ice and like went into an ice thing.
Or
Oh,
there's
what's
like a
that?
list of. This is kind of cool. Have you seen this?
Uh-uh.
It's like Vatican made a list of the films that they vouch for or that they consider great. Some of them don't have anything to do with Christianity, but
Interesting.
so the Vatican's not related to you though because
Aw,
you're.
little women is in it. That's great. Um, yeah, the Vatican's not related to me because I'm not Catholic, but um, I mean, I think it's interesting. I still have a lot of knowledge about Catholicism because I went to a Catholic school for a year.
Have you seen the 1903 silent film version of The Passion of Christ?
I have not.
I've never even heard
Did
of
not.
that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
The seventh seal. Have you seen that?
I've not. Is it
Wow,
cool?
that's a pretty important one.
Oh,
We
really?
could watch that. Like we can react to it, and then I'll have to cut out the parts of showing it because you can't,
Yeah.
for copyright.
Yeah.
Um, that one has a lot of Christian imagery and things that maybe you would understand even better than I did because I don't know. Like I don't want to give anything away, but like
You can tell me. Spoiling movies doesn't bother me.
I don't know. Maybe we can watch some of these later.
Okay.
But Passion of Joan of Arc.
I want to watch that. I've never seen it though. Joan of Arc.
A Man for All Seasons. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Or oh, they even have a category of religion. Um,
Oh,
the Ben-Hur story is like kind of similar to Judas and him, right? Like the betrayal.
I've never seen
Oh, you've
that,
never
but
seen
that's
it?
interesting. Mhm.
Which of these have you seen? The Mission.
It's a Wonderful Life. I've seen It's a Wonderful Life.
Chariots of Fire.
That sounds cool, but no.
Intolerance.
Yeah, no, I don't know that one.
This one really has nothing to do with Christianity, but
Wow. I can't believe I don't know many of these movies. I really like movies. I'm a movie buff.
Some of them are just considered great movies, like 2001: A Space Odyssey has nothing to do with Christianity, but
Wow. It's just like a good movie.
so like, what's your favorite movie, whether it has to do with Christianity or not?
Oh, oh, I love so many movies. Right now, recently, it's been this movie called The Lake House with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. Very interesting movie. Kind of has some, I would tell you about it, but it's kind of like a mystery. You don't really understand what's going on until the very end.
Yeah.
So I would hate to spoil it, but it's very good. If you if you need a movie to watch in your free time, it's very good.
Weaponized religion in Castlevania. It's
Oh
like something you don't
God.
think about, but these are the ways that sometimes this modern generation might experience things, right? You might have, like growing up, you might have played these games and seen it there, or I don't know.
I there was this character called Bible Man, and it was a cartoon or it was a TV show, and there's in the Bible there's the full armor of God, and it's like the sword of the spirit, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the helmet of salvation, the shield of faith, I think, and I want to say the sword of the spirit. I don't know if I got those wrong, but very cool. Basically, this guy puts on the full armor of God and defeats like these random sins that are like evil characters. So
Have
there's
you
this
seen
character that
Full Metal
flies.
Alchemist?
I've not.
Oh, that uses the seven deadly sins as like the villains they're literally called that. Like they'll be
Oh, really?
called lust, gluttony, envy. A lot of people know the seven sins from that show because it's such a
Yeah,
famous show.
that's very similar. Yeah, it's basically the same. It's very funny. But is that a Christian show, or did they just call them that
No, it
by
has nothing to
chance?
do with that. It's more like I can think of ideas of stuff that we could react to basically.
Yeah.
Um it's like he's a I don't know, like he's more like a scientist, alchemist, so he's whatever. I don't know how to explain it. So they
Yeah.
do all these experiments and they do things that they shouldn't do and try to create human life and stuff, and then it goes wrong, and then they create these sins basically that embody
Uh,
like each of the sins, and then they have to fight them and stuff like that. So it's not really to do with Christianity. It just uses the seven sins as characters basically.
right. Huh.
What are
That's
some other
interesting.
good ones you said? Movies or something?
Oh, Bible Man, and then
Is that the name of it?
that's the cartoon I was referencing.
Yeah.
Yes. And then The Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, I put that signs we should see because you've seen it, but you forgot, I think.
Yeah. Um, what
I
are
feel like
the
the
what's the
Truman
ones?
Show doesn't really relate, but that character is kind of. There's a
Oh,
lot of
that guy.
religious imagery with him.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's like trying to play God essentially, which is a mockery, in my opinion. Um, Interesting. I'm trying to think of other shows. Um,
Either that you have seen or that you wanted to see. The
can
Exorcist,
you write
obviously.
down? Can you write down a description and just say movie with boy that falls into water and is frozen and mom prays.
And Mom, what?
Prays.
Oh, let's see if we
I'm
get a hit on that. Breakthrough?
Breakthrough. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. Okay, Breakthrough is pretty cool. It
That's a
literally.
Christian movie?
Yeah.
What
Yes.
else? I guess we could do Death Note. Death Note has like general religious imagery again, like this character who begins to believe himself to be a god, which is really
I think you showed me the scene of him washing feet or
yeah.
something.
And that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
goes to something like you kind of in a weird way, him believing that makes him so much more effective. Like you believe you're a god, so you have to hold yourself to a super high standard, and then you're like the best
yeah,
version of yourself that you can possibly be. So even though you
yeah.
say that's a bad thing, it almost becomes a good thing there.
Mm.
Right? Like, what if you did that in real life? Okay, I believe I'm a god, and therefore again, I do all these amazing things, and I cure cancer, and I do whatever.
Yeah.
Could that be a positive thing, even though it seems like an affront?
Um, I think just like what I was saying earlier, like sinful people, bad people can be used by God to do good things. Um, like obviously that's a hypothetical, but I would say God actually did that, not that person. Um, or maybe it's just Pavlov, honestly, because or not Pavlov. What am I trying to say? What's the you take the sugar pill and you think that you feel better.
Oh, placebo effect.
Placebo effect. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what if they do that as motivation themselves? Like, they know deep down they're not God, but they pretend to be to motivate themselves to do something ultimately good.
I mean, if the good thing comes out, then that's great, but it's definitely not coming from God. And they don't just become a god because they believe they are. Like that's not.
But like, does the end justify the means? Like, in the end, you cured cancer and you saved people and ended world hunger, but you, in the process of doing it, you believe that, or you made like a cult around yourself, or whatever.
I think just like I said before, like God can use bad people for his glory. So if he wanted to use that person to cure cancer and give us that, then he could have. But, you know, I think I have to go.
Okay, give me one more name of something that you'd want
Okay.
to watch or whatever.
Um,
What else?
it's one. Mm, Um, is there one of like a president or anything who's a Christian?
A movie?
Or like a yeah.
Ice. Dick Cheney? I don't know if that has to do with it.
I've never seen this. I was just wondering because
Uh,
it would be kind of interesting to see.
or
Um,
Ben-Hur could be a good one.
we could do Merlin. You know Merlin, but that's like it's about a wizard.
So what does that
Yeah,
have to
that.
do with Christianity?
We could just talk about witchcraft and like what we believe in witchcraft.
We could do Harry Potter then. Is that offensive to you? Because
Yeah.
of
No, it's not offensive, but like I could tell you the biblical like that would be good. Maybe put Harry Potter instead because there's actually like a biblical allegory about Harry Potter because he's like the chosen one and all that stuff. But
okay, and then we
anyways,
can do readings, Bible, Old Testament, New Testament,
yeah,
and what's
that's
another book related to it? Best Christian
um
book besides the Bible.
um for you, you should put the what's it called? I just saw it. It's a Case for Christ, the book, the Answers book.
Oh, okay. Do you
Case for
know that
Christ answers.
trial, the Jodi Arias thing?
Yeah, I kind of know of it. I haven't talked about it recently or watched it recently.
But does that you're not it's a Mormon kind of drama, like where she's
Oh.
Mormon, so what do you think about Mormons?
That's a loaded question.
Give me a
I can't
quick
talk.
answer and then you can go.
I it's I love people that are Mormon, but it's a heresy and it's adding to the Bible. And Jesus is not brothers with Satan, and you don't go into your own human world, and you're not bringing your children and your wives with you when you go into the next life. If you like them, you don't let them into heaven. It's all up to the Lord. And if you put your belief in God, that's how you have a relationship with Him. And if you are in a relationship with Jesus, that's what makes you go to heaven or not. If you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and you believe in your heart that He raised from the dead, and you'll be saved. And if you love God, you'll obey Him and you'll live by His commandments. So there's fruits that will be evidence of your faith. That is all of that. That is salvation. Like God, Jesus. Nothing to do with works. Now your actions will change because you believe in Christ, but they're not what get you to heaven.
Okay. So did you like the timer aspect?
I did actually. That was helpful for me to at least be like, okay,
Okay, so we can do some of this next time. We'll pick something and react to it maybe.
okay, good
Okay.
list. Yeah. Okay.
Bye
See you
bye.
soon.
Yeah.
Bye. Have a good happy 2026.
Oh yeah. What do you do for that? Related to
We're just gonna
Christianity
watch
or not?
fireworks. No, not really. It's just America.